Hey guys, you're just joined the live for with Big B, Been Living. There's no one on board, but for the sake of people who watch the replays, there's nothing worse than listening to silence or watching someone just randomly. So yeah, if you are watching the replay, just welcome to the live. It's just testing out a new stream app called StreamElements. Just giving it a go. Already done a live on using Streamlabs, which was pretty good. On my channel, I've got a couple of live broadcasts that were just shocking, absolute shocking. But I can't remove them or anything, so there they are in their rawest form. So yeah, I'm currently broadcasting to you from Western Australia. I live in a place called Mandurah, which is an hour south of Perth. It's currently 9:35 in the evening, Tuesday evening. Yep. And yeah, the purpose of the live isn't just solely to check out the new Stream app, but to answer any questions or just talk about your dumpster diving day. Talk about my dumpster diving day or the last couple of days. It's been really really slack as far as diving in my neck of the woods. I've got myself a planned out sort of a route that I do. It takes me maybe a couple of hours from start to finish, depending on how full the bins are. But if they're pretty full, it takes about a couple of hours to do my lap, if you like. I'm really new to YouTube as well, not to doing lives or broadcasting myself on that. I did that a lot on Facebook, but the YouTube platform is really different for me. Haven't really made any connections with Australians or people on this side of the world. It just seems that everyone gravitates towards the American dumpster diving, and the time frames are really out of whack. So for me to enable to touch base with my subscribers, which is 99% or 95% American, I have to do something like this live pretty late at night. In my normal life, pre-dumpster diving vlogging, I would be tucked up in bed and none eyes, sucking in my drapes from my heavy snoring. Yeah, so last few days have been really as far as jumping in the bins and finding stuff, has been really not much going on. Bottom line, a big fat zero. Actually, not a big fat zero. It just was it worth recording and posting? Probably. I mean, I know previous to starting my own channel, I was a complete voyeur. I always looked around the corner and said, "Did you see that?" And there may not have been a massive haul at all, but I was engaged and captivated by it all. Yeah, so is it worth doing just filming, rummaging through the rubbish? Probably. It probably is. Would you have to do it? Would you do it day after day after day? For me personally, probably not. But people are interested, and we're only catering to our within our own community. Basically, all of my subscribers are within the dumpster diving community, so which has been amazing, absolutely amazing. The kind of support and encouragement that's potentially out there, I have learnt a lot though. I have learnt a few things, not a lot, but I've learnt quite a few things. Like recently, I've been going on this guy called Tree Trimmer, and they're basically there to push your channel onto, or not onto, but with other communities, to basically lift your channel up by getting subscribers on. And I'm pretty sure it's motivated so that channels can start getting monetized, or start getting the numbers they need to enable the things that YouTube and let you enable by having certain numbers, certain amount of hours, etc., etc. I don't fully understand. It's really vague to me, but based on assumptions, I'm sort of kind of get the gist of it. But it's really it's good and exhilarating to see the numbers pick up, of subscriber numbers pick up, but it's not organic. It's not organic. I've tapped into channels that I wouldn't even watch, basically, and that can't be good for the people that I'm subscribing to that are on these tree trimming. I call them tree trimmers because that's what he was. He's called Bam Dam Tree 82 or something like that. And it's awesome what he does. It's a form of networking, and it's amazing, but it doesn't present the true algorithms that the YouTube need to push your content out there to the forefront of people that specifically go for dumpster diving or gardening or whatever. Because I wouldn't watch a gaming channel. It's not my thing. I watch things like dash cams and fail compilations and cops getting owned and 60-minute documentaries and what would you do and series and dumpster diving and other things that sort of spark my interest. But gaming doesn't. I wouldn't watch it, so to be one of their subscribers would be detrimental to that channel, because there's one thing I learned about, subscribers are like customers. They're like customers. They come into your channel and then you provide a service. a service. You serve their senses. That's how I see it. You serve their senses. And you serve their senses by providing good content. And if you're a genuine vlogger and you come through authentic and you're true to yourself, then your audience picks up on that and registers it, and they'll keep coming back for more. And just like in service, you're not really, I mean, you're out to gather more customers, but you need to look after the repeat ones. If you look after the repeat customers and they keep coming back, they're the ones that share your content. They're the ones that tell their friends. They're the ones that through word of mouth or through the share button or through organically speaking, or while they're on the video, get the word out about you because they like what they see. He's awesome, you know, they're great people, they're an awesome team, you know, their life looks perfect. Or he just swears, or he's got a funny voice, or this whatever, something that makes them. Their quirkiness seems to be abundantly clear that others like it. So I see subscribers as customers, my best customers. And so for me, it's about how do I provide good enough service to make them repeat customers, pretty much. It's a business, really, you know, in a sense. It's really like a business, and I think if you look at it like a business, then but sort of not like a business, but like a business, like have that like business mentality, but essentially being you as a person. But yeah, it's a hard yakka, man. It's a full-time job that can often preoccupy your mind, and therefore you're not focusing on other things. And it's about having a good balance, in my belief. It's about having a good balance, so that so then you're able to produce like a live video whilst you're going through doing things in your life. I mean, right now it's specifically dumpster diving. But dumpster diving doesn't really define me. It's something I love doing, and I even love sharing it. But it's the whole shift for me personally in dumpster diving has moved away from the survival mode of things into looking at it as a way of getting paid, basically. I mean, I love doing it, but at the end of the day, I created a channel because I see other YouTubers making money just by putting up content. But there's a whole plethora of things related to them, relative to them being successful. There's a production, there's the editing, there's things like lighting, there's a style, how they speak, you know, and even just the talking, you know, your pitch and your register and your cadence, it all matters. It's all wrapped up in this ball that you can only attain from doing it for a long time. And I think that's the mistake I'm making. You know, I'm too busy trying to sprint through it rather than treating it like a marathon, you know, and trying to reach the top too soon instead of just putting out good content and always improving on the content by learning how to edit the videos, you know, angles and the things, and looking at the things that interest me, and then sort of projecting that out to you guys based on my own experiences. In my own experiences, which has touched so many people, and they've experienced the same thing that I see. So yeah, it's hard work, but if you put in the hard work at the start, it no longer becomes work. You know, when we come out of the womb and we're born, breathing is hard work. But over time, breathing becomes like we don't even think about it. It just is. But when we first step out into the world, it's hard work. And then as you get older, because people smoke or we fill our bodies with dumb shit, then it's not. Then it becomes hard work again. Breathing. So let's have a look here. It's been 7 minutes. 7 minutes just rambling. So anyway, while I'm here, I might as well just shout out to a few people that that if you're watching, you know, these are all for you. You know, aside from my beautiful wife who supports all the harebrained ideas. We've been together for nearly 30 years. And she's supporting me on doing the dumpster diving as well right now. I mean, she knew the times when I used to go out before. I was younger and fitter and stronger, and so she worries for me. She worries for me. So a big shout out to her. I love her so much. Talking about breathing, she is my oxygen, and I can't live without oxygen. So she's my oxygen. So a big shout out to her. A few of the YouTubers that I follow, and I won't be able to, and to some that have subscribed, you know, I'm probably not going to get to mention all of these. There's so many, but right off the top of my head, I have to do a shout out to Pauline, deep diving in Cincinnati. She is the top fan. She gets the first shout out above all. She's always the first to comment and like on my videos, and we became Facebook friends as well, because I'm really like to get to know people, and messaging while it's scrolling through as fast as it is maniacal for me. You know, it's maniacal. I find the whole thing crazy, but it is what it is. So yeah, big shout out to you, Pauline. I watch all your videos, and I love them all, and I love you. So yep, you are the top fan. Yep, so many. I also like watching Jacqueline Ovens. or Ovens. I hope I said that right. If I didn't, I do apologize. And then, of course, there's Brandon in Michigan. He's Grab It Fast. He's starting to get really, really popular. Everywhere I go, in chat rooms and stuff like that, he always seems to pop up. And that's because we're rolling in the same circles. So a big shout out to you, my bro. I just love your whole ahua, your you know, your essence and your spirituality, your dedication to what you do, and it's for your family, you know, and you come from a really good place that I enjoy. So a big shout out to you, my bro. Frugal Nanny, you know, she was like one of my very first subscribers, so a big shout out to you, Frugal Nanny. I love watching the penny pinchers too. The penny pinchers, they're awesome. And they're a fledgling a YouTube channel, so if you get to watch this replay or you jump on board with the live, give them a look. Penny pinchers, a young couple with a couple of kids that where the husband, and I forget your names, so if you do watch this and don't mention their names, I do apologize, but I forget your names anyway. But penny pinchers, a couple of kids, but the husband 4 years ago believed that people were just buying the stuff, putting them in the dumpsters, and then taking videos of it, so to get the views and the likes or whatever it is, the thumbs up. And then he went out for himself, and the proof was in the pudding. He's been doing it ever since, and I really like that. I like that. And yeah, they got really good production in their video. You know, the effort goes into it. So penny pinchers, give them a look. Who else? Because I feel like there's so many. And oh, I have to do a big shout out to Scrap Dog, Frank and Angel. You know, I don't know. He's not weird, but you know, I'm just not used to hearing that kind of real strong southern accent. But you know, he's got good cadence. He's got good ahua. He doesn't profess to be anything he's not. It's pretty genuine, you know. And he is the same from when I very first seen him to when I see him today, and that's genuine to me, and that's why I like going to see Scrap Dog. Who else? There's so many. Addicted to Diving is another great one. Oh, of course. Who am I? Oh man, Jersey Gill Divers, Gigi and Boo Boo, and I think it's Jessica. Gigi and Boo Boo, man, they are like, every time they post up a live, I am on it, because them as a team is like, I don't know, man. It's like I just go on this like roller coaster ride with them, you know. And it's not even about the dumpster diving. It's just the banter they have amongst each other on the way to their destination, man. It is. If you're not on Jersey Gill Divers, you need to subscribe to them. Really do, and notify and put the notification bell on too, because when they do their lives, it will change your life. It will change your life like it did mine. Straight up. Okay, we got the grand total of 0. I don't know what's going on here. So this isn't going to get posted Been going for 25 minutes. That's crazy. What am I doing?